Howdy guys. No crazy introductions. You know where I'm at. I'm in the shop. If you guys didn't know, I'm a channel of a dad and a son, and we drive truck together. And on occasion, as the channel states, I do homesteading stuff. Well, today we're working on this. It's a 20-ton Craftsman log splitter. I bought it for $480 about 7 years ago. And used it well, rebuilt the cylinder and the proportioning valve, a place in town. Did it for me for like 125 bucks, really good and easy. But I found a couple issues. One, I don't want to go get a new log splitter because it's like $1,200, $1,300. And you guys know what a log splitter does. It runs until it absolutely just does not want to run. Then it sits for forever and a day, and then it's going to run it again. Well, because I let this thing sit for about 5 years outside while I was trying to save to build this place, water has seeped in to the crankcase. And when I pulled the head off, a mud dauber had gotten in the cylinder wall. Yeah, I wasn't happy about it. But first part of this log splitter. I went to Northern Tool here in Knoxville, and I had matched the tire up with the rim, and I thought I'd be real smart, and I spent a few extra bucks and buy the tire on the rim. No struggle, right? Well, that don't work too well. The problem is the new rim and the old rim have a variance, small variance, enough to where the sucker rattles around like a fish out of water. The bearings and the shaft don't line up, the axle shaft. It's not the same diameter. Sucks, I know. Which makes me want to use the old rim. Now we're going to clean it up. This is not the current bearing that goes with it. This goes with this one over here. But we'll get that straightened out. Now why I'm sweating like a hog is because I feel like a tire tech on his first day on a job. Let me show you. Yeah, I got half of it done. I thought, well, I'll go ahead and get this part done and start the video. Well, I'm so close. I know I'm so close. But I put the grease on the wrong side, so I got to lube the other side up. That way it helps it, slide a little bit better. Yeah, it took me about, I don't know, a minute to figure this out. I was probably at this about 15 minutes, no joke. And then that over there, why I couldn't mate these two up, I just couldn't figure it out until I tightened the lug nut down, and she just wouldn't slide anymore. I was like, why? Why won't it go? I just don't get it. Why won't it slide into place? Because this inner shaft, it's not the same diameter as this inner shaft. So I'm gonna do my best to set the camera up and see if my GoPro's even charged, because I just came off the road. Literally today, me and Dad got back from what you guys will see is California. Yeah, that's when the truck hit us. Well, the crane hit our new truck in the back of the sleeper. Anyways, I'm gonna put this on. I'll take this off, and I'm gonna save you guys the struggle of watching me struggle, because y'all can berate me in the comments, and I'm all right with that, because I've never done this before, and makes me want to take it to a tire shop for 10 bucks. Seriously, that didn't take too long. I don't know, like a minute. Should have set the camera up, but alrighty. So, what a claw hammer and a Craftsman hammer will do, you should have washed your hands, because this part get a little greasy. Now, here comes the fun part. Putting this one back on. Bead looks to be pretty good. It's not chewed up too bad. But this thing's just where I just want to set in my yard. If I move it, it won't go far. Maybe down the road. Just gonna go from there. I gotta load up the rims with a little bit more grease. That way it just kind of pops into place. And we'll call it good. Okay. That didn't take too long. Just gotta make sure this bead slaps over the air valve there. And I think we're pretty good. That literally went on a whole lot quicker than taking it off. Had to stretch the tire out, I'm assuming. But let's get this around here and See if we can't air it up. Maybe while I'm got it on the camera here. All right, here we go. Get 4 pounds in her. Huh, no air pressure. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah, some of these little, let me go ahead and beat this thing around. That might help it. All right, that might have done the trick. Trying to set the bead by dropping it on the ground a couple times. See if that helps it. If not, we'll have to get the old strap trick. No one told you how difficult little things in life would be. Now the tire and rim is supposed to be set at about 40, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it to about 30. I'm gonna go put it on the log splitter. All right, that's good enough. All right, score the log splitter. Where is my metal thingy? No, I didn't do it. Did I do it? I did. All righty. We'll use the plastic one. It's all good. I've got a metal one around here somewhere. It went to this one specifically, but this one works. Let's go to the log splitter. Before I do anything else, let's set you guys up so we can pack a bearing. Here's what we're doing. Got to pack this bearing. And it's been a minute since I packed a bearing, but we're going to do it slow and easy. So basically, if you've seen what mechanics do, I'm not a mechanic. I'm just a guy who likes to work on his own stuff, save a little money. And some guys do this. At least this is what my dad taught me. Oh yeah, look at that washer. I did not see that coming. Oh, that was there. Oh, that was why. Okay. Used bearing. We are going to put that back on there, because that's where it came from. It was right down there. Okay, so let's do this now. Generally what you want to see is new grease going in and getting in between the bearing. That's when you pack it out. It's nasty. Normally, okay. Put that glob of grease back in there. Put that glob of grease back in there. Now normally, you'd want to slather this thing up. I mean, just get it nasty slathering. But that's what the cap down here is for. I've got a cap that's already full of grease. And we got the nut. I want to tighten it down as much as we can and get past the cotter pin. Okay. What I'm finding out is this is a big pile of rust. Carburetor is welded, rusted shut. I don't have a parts cleaner. I don't have a lot of things actually. I don't have a wash base where I can just simply clean my hands. Right now that's the kitchen sink. So as much as I'm wanting this engine to live again, and I would get so much excitement from getting this little thing to run again, because she probably could run. A Predator motor from Harbor Freight is probably going to be my best friend. So, with that said, I'm going to have to save these video files for a later date. And today is the what? October 5th. That's what this is. And we will come back to this. Y'all just have to stay tuned and watch it on the channel. So I wanted to make this all one video, but it ain't gonna happen. It'll have to be 2 videos. And y'all just have to stay tuned. Oh man.